Yo, what's up, guys? Juicy from the future here. Today's video is insane. We have a best of 5 Ian77 versus Ryley for $500. Dimension is also Mega Draft. Raid Shadow Legends is sponsoring this video. You'll see a QR code in the top right of the whole thing. Scan it, download it, and support Raid. Support this video so we can do more videos like this in the future. Enjoy. In my opinion, and I think in most people's opinion, just the most skillful game mode in Clash Royale. Maybe duels are good too, but Ian runs out of time and takes this Sparky. Did he run out of time, or is this just a mind game? He started the game with the Regals of the Bridge, Barbarian Barrel from Ian immediately. Tombstone from Ryley. Interesting. Interesting. We got a Sparky in the back. Cannon card up high to try and kite away the many pack of skeletons to block as well. Ian's making the best use of this Sparky he can. Queen dropping down with the ability. Try and take out the cannon card. No way, and the skeletons do not distract properly. Cannon card takes them out, and the queen does get taken out immediately. The Sparky might actually be the winning pick. I don't know if he did on purpose or an accident. Wait, no, the skeleton army should be fine. The skeleton army should be able to defend, you'd think. Ian tries the fireball quickly. It does at least force Ryley to snowball. He doesn't want to take damage from the monk. Very, very close game so far. Okay, cannon card on the counter push. Skeleton army does a really good job. And we have a dual lane split pressure here now. Really good monk in the middle. Trying to help defend the left side, but also attack on the right. Tombstone is actually just really good as well, though. Ryley just going full bait here. Full kind of swarm deck here, since Ian doesn't really have the spell, right? He's got the bar barrel, but the barbarian barrel can only reach so far, right? Snowball with the suspicious bush allows for 2 hits, and that is the first attack. The first damage to ever reach the tower so far this game. It is paper thin margins here for the damage. Everything counts. Okay, Monk Sparky combo, that's good. Ghost on the right side, dealing with that. I assume there's ability here. Yes, good. Ability does affect the queen. And we have a little bit of a scuffle on the right here that Ian's gonna have to defend. Good plays with the barbarian barrel. And here's a big push. We got the Sparky, we got the Ghost, we got the Goblin Drill inbound. Sparky does get taken out by the queen, but the pre-fireball hits the skeleton army and the archer queen. Goblins and Ghosts connecting here. And Ian really getting a lot of damage. And he's got great defense as well. Counter push isn't really doing anything now. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? Do you think that Ian actually accidentally took the Sparky or ran out of time? Or do you think that he took it on purpose? And he's just emoting to get in Ryley's head? The mind games. Okay, cannon guard does get taken out. That's going to make the defense much more manageable for Ryley, but at the same time, it's not really about the defense right now. This is gonna be tough. He needs to defend, but he also needs lots of damage. Drill inbound, the barb on the Skarmy, fireball on the goblins, making the goblins a threat. Arrows have to drop down. Ability here deflects. This mini P.E.K.K.A does survive at 1 HP. But the monk quickly wakes up and takes that out, and there's another gob drill in cycle already with a 3-card cycle. Skeleton army does block the Sparky hit. And the suspicious bush is getting some damage to the right side. Can Ryley come back here? Oh my gosh, the snowball's just a little bit late. Suspicious bush not able to make it to the tower. Too focused on the defense, perhaps. I like this. I like this from Ryley. He needs to hit the opposite lane. He needs to continue that. I do respect that. That's what he needs to do to break through, but it's just so tough. Arrow dropping down. He's trying to spell cycle, maybe. No bar barrel cycle. He's spamming everything. The bridge with a fireball. The fireball is enough. And now it's Ian's turn to attack. We have the drill inbound. No fireball cycle for the goblins. But the monk's taking stuff out. Good mini P.E.K.K.A. Cleans everything up. But Ryley's just missing a win condition, really. He has a suspicious bush, but it's not enough. Try to pre-arrow on the skeletons as a last-ditch effort. But there it is. Ryley taking game number 1 of the Ian vs. Ryley best of 5. GG's, guys. GG's. Give me a GG in the chat. Ryley with the Lumberloon, Ian Golem Mega Knight, Ian with the P.E.K.K.A. quadruple spell. Now this is content. Who will win? $500 on the line. All right, Gombril inbound delivery in cycle here. Mustier just barely out of range of the tower. He is doing a good job of cleaning up the counter push here. Are they just leaking some elixir? Waiting for Ian to play? Ian leaking some elixir, waiting for Ryley to play. We have a stalemate. We have a mid-game stalemate. Ryley with the balloon at the bridge. Rascals. Definitely going to be the counter in cycle here. Wow. Maybe the quad spell is going to work out for Ian. He's got the logs at the arrows, making the Rascals very, very, very useful for defense. Log on the Dark Prince going to take that out. Lumber in the back. No balloon cycle right now. I feel like Ian's just going to win this game here. Will Ian go up 2-0 here in the best of 5? I mean, Ryley, I don't know if it's a misclick or a troll with the Elixir Golem. I don't know. I don't know. The Elixir Golem pick was definitely not it, though. That's probably what's going to cost in this game. Heck over the Mega Knight and the Rascals and stuff for the balloon is just solid. Ryley has good defense, too, though. No, Ryley could win this. Ryley could win this. If he defends well, it's possible. Because these balloon, even though they are getting taken out, the death damage is there, right? And if Ryley always has delivery for the barrel, he'll probably be okay. Ian has the Mega Knight, though. Mega Knight is definitely the X factor. Or not the Mega Knight, but Ian has the P.E.K.K.A. The P.E.K.K.A. could be difficult to stop. It's definitely possible. Barrel inbound, delivery dropping down. Tesla set up for Ian here, and balloon is inbound. Rascal's dropping at the bridge blocking, so the balloon has to go in front. Arrow as well. Just a little extra damage to help out, prevent that death damage. It's smart. It's what you got to do at this point, right? You can't allow that death damage, and you need to try to find a way to get that barrel to the tower, or at the very least spell cycle. I guess technically Ian could spell cycle with log and arrows, and there's the log. This is close. This is gonna be weird. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like either of their decks. This is like very even in how weird both these decks are. All right, there's the P.E.K.K.A. Will we see Mega Knight left side? Yes, we do. No Mega Knight in cycle, or no P.E.K.K.A. in cycle. We go Mega Knight off the lane. Does Ryley add anything to this Mega Knight push? Lumberjack down. Ooh, but the Tesla. Wait, the Tesla fails to pull. The Tesla fails to pull. The Lumberjack takes to the Musketeer. Wait, Ryley's low on elixir, though. He has a queen. But he does not have enough elixir for delivery. He gets the Dark Prince down when he has enough elixir. All of a sudden, Ian with good chances now. Very close game, bro. This is stressing me out. I'm not even playing. Arrow have to drop down here. No log and cycle. Very awkward cycle for Ian, even he's got 4 spells. Log dropping down now. Rascals back in cycle for the defense. And here comes the balloon. Balloon plus Archer Queen. Tesla does pull the balloon. What does he have for the queen? Elixir Golem at the bridge. Yo, what the heck? He actually used it. I thought it was going to be a 7-card deck. No way. Is this going to work? He's got log, though. No. The Elixir Golem might hit the tower. A little bit of damage. A little bit of damage can go a long way. He's trying to defend. No delivery, though. Mega Knight does drop. Solid defense, but Ian with really, really good damage. And the other P.E.K.K.A's in cycle. Elixir Golem off the lane. Tesla used on the balloon. Wait, the Elixir Golem gets kited. What? What is that Elixir Golem sight range? Oh my gosh, that Tesla pulling definitely saved Ian there. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. I can't believe that Tesla pulled up the balloon and the Elixir Golem. Ow. And Ian gives up. That is game. Ian taking game number 2. One step closer to the big $500 prize. GG's, guys. GG's. GG's, 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 GG's. All right, here we go, guys. Ian versus Ryley. Pigsley Barbs from Ryley, and Ian with a weird Suspicious Bush deck. Let's see what we got. Suspicious Bush in the back to start us off. Golden Knight from Ryley. Okay, we have a ghost here as well. Dark God down, trying to assassinate this ghost. And the miner immediately trying to assassinate the Dark God back. But a perfect tornado from Ryley, activating the King Tower. The zap on the Dark God makes it work. And Elite Barbarians to counter Suspicious Bush. And the ability from Ryley to clean up those Spear Gobs. Ian responding yet again with the Gob sign. Very interesting dynamic so far this game. Very interesting. Lots of actions and reactions. E-bar with the one hit, though. That's crazy damage for one little bit of damage, or one little hit there. It's a really good amount of damage. Every little bit of damage really matters in Mega Draft, especially when you don't have a big spell. Ryley, no big spell here. He needs that damage when he can get it. Wow, I really like the arrow there. Darkop gets a little bit of damage. And a great pickup with the Golden Knight on the miner. Spear Gobs out the lane. He decides to use the pigs to counter the Spear Gobs, but the Spear Gobs actually end up getting pushed by the pigs. Golden Knight connection here, though, is huge. That's so much damage. And Ian's calling a good game already. I don't think that's true. Ian likes to do this yet again. I'm going to say it again. He likes to do this. It's definitely not game over yet. That was a good connection for Ryley, though, for sure. I love this Goblin Machine. Perfectly placed, perfectly timed. Countering both the miner and the Suspicious Bush at the same time. Will he do any sort of attack with this? No. Solid, solid. Argom just going to side these Spear Gobs and then counter push. Goblin Stein placed very well. Wait, what about this Golden Knight, though? Oh! The Golden Knight NATO dash not working because of the Goblin Stein with the perfect time on the stun. This is Ian's chance. He goes to the lightning on the Fisherman. The tornado does prevent the too much ghost damage. But all of a sudden, we have a pretty tied game. Ian with the damage lead and with the lightning. Wow. Perfect. Perfect. Ghost there. Taking out the Dark God and starting to counter the pigs already. Pigs do break through, though. They do get a little bit of damage. Miner inbound on the back of the tower. Elite Barbarians. That's just lightning value. Lightning drop down. Taking out a lot of the barbs here. And the Fisherman is just dead. He has to play something else if he doesn't want this ghost and the Spear Gob to wreck his tower further. Oh my gosh, this is stressful. Ian very close to winning the match. A pig split for Ryley here. Inferno high. And Spear Gobs make a good defense. An arrow just isn't really enough here. Ian going with the zap on the left side just to try to mitigate the pig damage. And attacking with the miner yet again. Goblin Machine on the board. Well, Ian decided lightning a Goblin Machine. Not gonna lie, I think I'd do it. I think I'd do it. Just lightning the Goblin Machine, get even more damage. But he's playing it safe. I respect that. Yeah, that's just lightning value. That's just lightning value. Here comes the Golden Knight. Pig's other lane. Dark Gob going in front, though, is just not what you want. Miner defending. Wait, the Dark Gob gets retargeted. But the zap takes out. Lee Barb's Bridge. Ian's at 2 elixir. What does he have? Spear Gob's up high. Tornado tried to predict, but he isn't able to hit all of them. And now he's enough for the miner. A short window may be closing here as we head into triple elixir, giving Ian lots of elixir to deal with this. And Ian with the really good ghost to try to attack. But the Dark Gob gets taken out anyways, despite the golden. Just looking tough. Yeah, and the zap. There it is. The zap to retarget and reset the Fisherman, making it completely useless. And Ryley gives up Ian with the upset here, taking a 3-0 sweep versus Ryley. Winning the $500. GG's in the chat. Ian with a 3-0 sweep. GG's, guys. GG's. GG's. Wow. Wow. I thought Ryley had that.